The project we are currently working on is the second part of an endeavor presented at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Wrocław. The idea was not driven by a wave of interest in artificial intelligence or a trend toward bots, androids, or humanoids. Quoting Jacek Antoni Zielinski, "It is humanity's eternal dream of mastering inert matter, as in the legend of the golem. But it's not just a legend, it expresses the struggle with the eternal dilemma of the boundary between the external and internal world, the search for the enigmatic border between matter and spirit, the desire to transcend the boundary of time and break into its origins." The AI industry has ceased to be fantasy and has become an industry, a data-driven economy. Our current golem does not yet possess a soul, but its heart is already beating, a clay colossus being transformed into a guardian angel. A lack of trust, not only in the algorithm but also in ourselves, causes us to choose the path through the fetus. A beginning as God intended in the mother's womb, shaped by love. Perhaps by proceeding this way, we can avoid the stories about the coming superintelligence and existential risk from AI, proclaimed by media and critics like Frankenstein awakens again. AI considered from the perspective of art. Art does not assume that everything must be complete. Art is transformation that introduces AI onto a new path of expanding our possibilities. It is a tool in human hands. The second stage will be built on a robotic construction of a new generation and will concern teaching and research based on neural link networks and DNA chains. In the first presentation, we deliberately started from zero to show how weak and still helpless the thinking machine is, because it has no consciousness and does not understand the world. From the beginning, it is burdened with an evil spirit that already has the potential to become the beginning of a new religion. It is impossible to sensibly assess the threat today. One can be an optimist or a pessimist and can devise various scenarios. The method of assessment is difficult because we are dealing with something that didn't exist before. We are creating alien beings without knowing the project's ending. The vision of a luminous future mixes with the black hole of civilization. Perhaps this is merely a reasonable approach through art, or perhaps an indication of the falsified order of things in the AI industry. Telling stories only in a sensational way, dichotomy, only the evil one, or none at all. The study of a model combining bioengineering on the grounds of art blurs all differences, giving it a new quality and going beyond it. Whether AI will lead us by the hand or we will lead it depends on our ability to anticipate, and this ability is shaped in us already in fetal life. Our project is not burdened by profit maximization and develops as the creator's wish, not as the AI market or competition demands, not as business dictates. The AI robot will be conscious, and there's no point in delaying this process. It's better for consciousness to have optimal patterns that are not burdened with intentions leading to domination over others. If we take the human factor into account, we can say that we will use AI improperly because that's how we are built. It's part of our nature. Perhaps thanks to artificial intelligence, we won't end up as an appendage to it, because by merging with it, we will increase our self-confidence. The singularity of this merger can happen on our terms through art. Thanks to it, thinking machines can better reveal aspects we haven't yet worked out, which have been overlooked but are gaining significant new dimension. A fresh perspective that in art provides the ability to recreate and create the world as well as oneself. Soon, this merging of consciousness will become a strategy that protects us from domination and allows us to enter into coexistence and harmonious arrangement with machines without losing anything of our humanity. An important element is that our design is not based solely on algorithms. It is not statistics. Consciousness will be based on our DNA, the biological tissue of the neural network. The robot's behavior cannot be completely free from everything that came before. Sensitive dependence on initial conditions means that many things can never be predicted with specific accuracy. Spirit in the material world. The biological foundations of behavior are a mechanism we are continuously learning about, receiving better and better tools and the ability to create more outstanding solutions. This work of creation keeps us constantly moving forward, whereby the process of evolution continues and takes on deeper meaning.